Hey guys, welcome back to Jeep Yoga Life. My name is Diana. Today we're taking the Jeep out to the Mount Charleston area to find a cool spot to do yoga, because that's our favorite thing to do at Jeep Yoga Life. So let's go see what we can find. All right, this looks good. Let's go check it out. All right, how's this spot look? Going to be out in nature, grounding today, and we're going to be working on some crow pose. So no better place to be a crow than the mountains. Let's get started in a comfortable seat. Just grounding into your tailbone. Sitting up tall, roll your shoulders up, down, and back. Start to close your eyes. Hands can rest on your knees. Just taking your space for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and big exhale. Seal up your lips and move into your 3-part breath. Inhaling as your belly expands. Notice how the air rises to your chest, all the way up to your collarbones. Hold for a moment. Taking one more little sip of air and exhale through your nose. A couple more rounds like that. Inhale. Belly expands a little more. And exhale out the nose. And one more. Inhaling. Feel the air open your heart as well. And exhale through your nose. Now flutter your eyes open. Maybe take a moment to think of an intention for your practice. Could be one word or a mantra. I also invite you to take notice of how yoga affects your life off of your mat. More observation, more awareness, maybe more patience for yourself and for others. And let's have a great practice. Inhale, sweep your arms overhead. Exhale, bring your hands to heart center. Now inhale, cactus your arms open and open your chest. Gaze up slightly. Exhale, bring your forearms together and dome your shoulder blades behind you. Inhale, forearms open. Chest expands a little wider. Exhale, dome your shoulders. Pull your navel towards your spine as you crunch in. And inhale, opening wide. Feel your shoulder blades squeeze together on the opening. Exhale, feel your shoulder blades widening and stretching. And come back to center with your arms cactused. Open, reaching your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, pull your elbows towards your lats. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, squeezing your back. And one more. Inhale, reaching. Keep gazing up. Exhale, elbows come down and squeeze your shoulder blades. Keep your arms cactused. Now turn towards the right side of your mat. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist to your left. Pause here and take a breath. Inhale, return center. And then exhale, twist to your right. Take a pause and a breath. Inhale, come back center. If you want a little more challenge, bring your feet out in front of you and start to raise your toes into a modified boat. Try to keep your spine long. Inhale. Exhale, twist back to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist over to your right. Hold it tight, you're doing good. Might be a little bit of shaking happening. Inhale, center. Reach your arms forward and then up. And exhale, hands to heart center and drop your feet. Roll yourself forward and come into your tabletop position. We're going to be one with the bugs today. Stack your hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your tailbone and gaze. And then exhale, dome and crunch. Come back to center, tuck your toes, lift your knees 2 inches and pause for just a moment. Take a deep breath. On the end of your exhale, push your hips high and start to bend into one knee at a time. Just waking up the back body. Open your palms wide like you're pushing the earth away. Take a deep breath in and come up high onto your toes. Exhale, heels towards your mat, biceps towards your ears. Inhale, slowly roll forward as you dome your shoulder blades. Option to bring your knees to your mat. Otherwise, come into your plank position. Drop your glutes 1 inch. Lift your shoulders 1 inch and take a breath. Now inhale, shift your body forward. Exhale, bend into your elbows and lower slowly all the way to the earth. Untuck your toes. Hands under your shoulders, squeeze your elbows in by your sides. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, lower it back down. Slide your hands towards your ribs. Inhale, peel your heart space forward again. Stay here if you want more. Straighten up through your arms for your up dog. Imagine you're pulling your legs towards your hands to keep your chest open. If you want a little more, squeeze through your legs and lift your kneecaps. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, tuck your toes and push your hips high. And let's take a group breath in together. Open your mouth and exhale as you push your tailbone 1 inch higher. Feels good. Inhale, lift your right leg. Pause for a moment in your 3-legged dog. Flex through your foot. Keep pushing the earth away. Inhale, lift that heel 1 more inch, and then exhale, pull your knee towards your nose. Step between your hands. As you ground into your feet, tap into your core. Let your fingertips get light on your mat, and inhale, sweep your arms up overhead. Exhale, get deeper in your front knee. Relax your shoulders. Really reach through your fingertips. Inhale, reach. Exhale, now cactus your arms and take a slight back bend. It's so beautiful out here, you guys. I highly recommend going out into the mountains and doing some yoga. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, now fly your arms behind you and squeeze your shoulder blades together. Pause here for a moment. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Exhale, pivot on your back foot and tee out your arms. Come into your warrior 2. Gaze over your front fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Get 1 inch deeper in that front knee. Feel your strength for a moment. Take a breath. Inhale, flip your front palm. Reach your right arm overhead. Left arm drops behind you. And then exhale, slowly cartwheel your hands down to your mat, framing your right foot. Step your right foot back into your plank, or maybe you opt to float those right toes. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, let your heart rise and tuck your toes. Exhale, tuck your toes and push your hips high. Let's do that on the left. Inhale, extending your left heel high. Pause here. Flex through your toes. Lift that left heel 1 more inch. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, pull your knee towards your nose and step gently between your hands. Find your grounding. Might be a little difficult if you're on an incline, but you can do it. Inhale, get light in the fingertips. Arms rise forward and up. Exhale into your depth. Inhale, keep reaching. Exhale now, cactus and back bend. Take a pause and challenge your balance. Take a breath here. Maybe you get a little deeper on the back bend on that exhale. Inhale, reframe your face with your arms. Exhale, now fly your arms behind you. Maybe your pinky fingers get a little closer together this time. Inhale, arms re-rise. Exhale, pivot on the back heel. Tee out the arms. Find that depth in that front knee. Can you micro shift your shoulders over your hips? Open your heart space. Inhale, flip your front palm. Reach your left arm overhead. Exhale, slowly cartwheel down, framing your left foot. And step or float those left toes back. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga push-up, lowering halfway or all the way. Inhale, rise your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, push your hips high. And take a community breath in. Open your mouth and exhale. Don't forget to tap back into your breath. When you're feeling that resistance in your body, it will be your guide. Inhale, extend your right leg high. Whoop. Sorry, I just thought that was a giant bug on my back. It was just my mic. Okay. You guys almost saw a panic there. Let's restart. Inhale, re-rise your right leg high. Exhale, pull your right knee towards your right shoulder. Take a pause. Inhale, kick your right leg back high. Exhale, pull your right knee towards your nose. Crunch it in deep. Inhale, right leg re-rises. Exhale, now right knee to left elbow. Pause here. Kick your right foot out underneath you, and then roll to that inner side of your left foot. Ground into your right palm and lift your left fingertips for fallen triangle. Take a breath. If you want to challenge, gaze up. If you want to feel more grounded, gaze down. One more breath here. Doing awesome. Now bring your left hand back to your mat and re-kick that right leg high. Inhale. Exhale, bring your right foot to the outside of your right hand. Coming into your active lizard, keeping your left knee lifted. Double check your hands are under your shoulders. Reach your right fingertips forward. Take a breath in. On the exhale, slightly shift your body forward and bring your right elbow to your left knee. Take a little crunch here. Inhale, step back out to your lizard, reaching that right fingertip forward. Exhale, one more crunch. Right elbow to left knee. Nice job. Inhale, re-reach. Exhale, bring your hand back to the inside. And now walk your hands over to the left and turn your feet towards the left side of your mat, coming into wide-legged forward fold. Walk your fingertips forward. Take a breath here. Exhale, reach your right hand towards your right leg. You can gently rest that right hand on the outside of your left knee. Right hand to the right calf, maybe your ankle. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist your left shoulder over your right and gaze under your left shoulder. See what you see out there in the big wide world. I see a beautiful mountain range. One more breath. On the exhale, find a little more depth. Let's do it on the other side. Inhale, right fingertips walk forward. Now exhale, left fingertips over to that right leg. Find where it feels good for your hand. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twisting your right shoulder over your left. And gaze under your right shoulder. And one more breath here. Inhale, left fingertips reach for the right. On the exhale, walk yourself back over to the right and come back into a low lunge, framing your right foot. Inhale, get light in your fingertips as your arms rise forward and up, framing your face. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now shift your torso forward and hook your left elbow over your right knee for your crescent prayer twist. Push your hands towards your heart space. Inhale. On your exhale, stay here or fly your arms in opposite directions. You can still stay here if you want more. Bring your right hand to your tailbone, left hand to your right hip. Hold for a breath. If you took the bind, inhale, reach your arms long. Exhale, hands back to heart center. Bend into your left knee. Step it forward to meet your right for a revolved chair. Inhale. Exhale, sit your hips back 1 more inch. Inhale, come to standing, arms reach overhead. Exhale, take a slight back bend. Let your gaze rise. Inhale, re-lengthen. Exhale, hands back to heart center and sit back into your chair. Slight tuck of your tailbone. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, come up on your tiptoes. Exhale, fly your arms behind you. Inhale, stay up on your tiptoes and reach your arms overhead. And then exhale, hands to heart center. Stay up on those toes, lower your hips to your heels. Coming into toe stand. Bring your hands down to your mat. You might need to scoot back on your mat a little bit. And we're going to come into our crow pose. So get any pine needles off your mat or whatever else might be on there. Ground your palms. Open your feet so that they're under your hips. And then widen your knees so that you can bring them to the backs of your triceps. As you start to shift forward, see if you can maybe lift one toe and then your other toe. Play with that movement for 3 full rounds till you find your sweet spot. If you've got your crow pose and you want to work on the jump back, take a breath in and then kick your feet back into your plank position. So once you're done playing with crow, let's meet in down dog. Take a breath and then exhale, roll into our plank. Shift forward, lower down. Inhale, rise your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, push your hips high. Nice work, guys. Let's do the other side. Big breath in. Open your mouth and exhale. Inhale to extend your left leg high. Exhale, pull your left knee to your left elbow. Find that pause. Inhale, re-kick that left leg long. Exhale, knee to nose. Crunch it tight. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, left elbow to right knee or right elbow. Take a pause. Kick your left leg underneath your body out to the right. Come to the inside of the left foot. Ground into the left palm and reach your right fingertips high. Might feel different on this side. Gazing up for that challenge or down for the grounding. Take a couple breaths here. And then bring your right hand back to the mat. Inhale, kick your left foot high. Exhale, step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. For that active lizard, kick the energy through your back heel. Inhale, start to lift your left fingertips, reaching forward. Exhale, slightly shift your body forward. Left elbow to right knee, crunch and squeeze. Inhale, re-extend and reach. Exhale, one more crunch and squeeze. Nice, guys. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left hand to the mat. Now walk your hands over to your right. Come back into your wide-legged forward fold. But I'm going to face you guys so you don't have to look at my butt. All right. This time, bring your peace fingers to your big toes. Inhale, lengthen, pull the crown of your head forward. And then exhale, lead with your heart and come into a deeper fold. Take a couple breaths at your own pace doing this. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to deepen. One more. And eventually the crown of your head comes to your mat, which is a great place later on to bring your hands under your shoulders and work on some headstands. But we'll do that in another video. All right, walk your hands back to the front of your mat. Just make sure that you're framing your left foot. So we do the opposite side. Ground into your feet, fingertips get light. Inhale, reach your arms overhead and frame your face. Exhale, hands to heart center. Now hook your right elbow over your left knee and push your hands towards your heart for that deeper twist. Deep breath in. On the exhale, stay here or fly your arms in opposite directions. Keep reaching or wrap your left arm to your tailbone and right hand to left hip. Deep breath in and exhale. Refly your arms if you took the bind. Hands back to heart center. Bend into the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, step your right foot to your left for your revolved chair. Keep your heart open. Breathe in here. Inhale, come to standing. Reach your arms overhead and exhale, cactus and back bend. Let your gaze rise. Feels good to get off the legs for a moment. Inhale, arms re-reach. Exhale, hands to heart center and right back into that chair. Slight tuck of the tailbone, heart opens, gaze forward, deep breath in. On the exhale, come up on your tiptoes and fly your arms behind you. Inhale, reach your arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center, stay up on your toes and slowly lower your hips to your heels for toe stand. Awesome, guys. Let's take one more challenge in our toe stand. Can you cactus your arms here? Inhale, lift your hips off your heels for a moment. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, lift them one more inch. Exhale, lower them back down. Hands back to heart center. All right, ground your hands into your mat. And maybe you got to scoot back again. Bring your feet under your hips. Open up your knees so that they can come directly to the back of your triceps. If you're struggling in your crow pose, your knees might be on the outsides of your arms. Really try to get them right against your triceps. You know you're doing it right if when you're showering later you see bruises on the backs of your arms. That always happens to me and I'm like, what is that? Oh, it's crow pose. Gotta love yoga. Lift your hips, ground into your palms, shift your body forward, and lift your toes one at a time. Play with that for a few rounds. This helps you build trust with yourself. And you might come down on your forehead once or twice, but it helps you figure out how to shift your weight. If you want to play with the jump back, once your toes are lifted, kick both feet back, come into your plank. So meet us in plank and inhale, shift your body forward, exhale to lower, inhale, rise your heart. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips go high. Beautiful job, guys. Big breath in together. Open your mouth and exhale. Slowly lower your knees onto the mat. Keep your toes tucked and then walk your fingers out in front of you. Bring your forehead down. Take a couple breaths in your puppy pose. And then inhale, shift forward and come into your hero's pose so that you're sitting on your heels. Clasp your hands behind you. Inhale, open your heart and lift your chin. Exhale, dive forward and let your arms be overhead, stretching your shoulders, and take a breath here. inhale to re-rise. Bring your hands by your knees and swing your legs around. And let's come back to where we started in the beginning. Cactusing your arms. Inhale. On the exhale, slightly shift on your tailbone and play with that modified boat, holding for a breath. I think I'm literally balancing on a rock right now on my tailbone, so if I'm shaking or my voice is quivering, you know why. Stay here, or maybe you play with straightening your arms and legs and take a breath. And then slowly lower that back down. Inhale, sit up tall and reach forward. And then exhale, roll all the way back onto your back. Cross your right leg over your left. Cactus your arms. Full breath in. And on the exhale, just drop your right foot over to the left and gaze to your right for a twist. One more inhale and exhale here. Come back center and uncross your leg. And then switch sides. Left foot over the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, left foot drops to the right. And gaze to your left. One more breath. The legs come back center. Hug your knees into your chest. Put your hands on your circles or on your knees and create some circles with your legs. And go in both directions. And then hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a hug of appreciation for taking a little time to do something nice for yourself. On the exhale, lengthen your arms and legs out to the width of your mat. Walk your shoulder blades under your shoulders. Relax your jaw. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth and exhale. And take a few moments to enjoy your Shavasana. Or have a beautiful day. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.